Let us continue playing King of Dragon Pass, when we last left off. And they found the Shrine of Rome reward us if we refrained from raiding this year. Okay, no raids. We're going to put 3 into quests, 2 into trade. No points into war then, for now. That might be a mistake, but meh. These will be 5 magic. Oh, foreigners are found in one of the holy sheds where the woman's magic is practiced. This is double sacrilege. None of these people so strange to you that you don't know where they're from, but there are men among them. No men are ever permitted to step inside one of those sheds. Priestesses must conduct a ritual of purification, but even so, your clan fertility may be seriously disrupted. Kill them. It's not their fault. Ask them who they are, then kill them. Pilots said they were refugees from the Lunar Empire. They said the homeland had been attacked by a barbarian horseman named Shang Celeris, and that war had torn out the Empire's heart. They were on their way to run from an unjust usurper, just like we were when we fled Hjortland. We killed them, of course. But we now know where they were from. Right. Quest time. Humakt the Champion. Haran's not a best at combat, to be fair. But who else do we really have? We could have a go at Robosart. Robosart's going to try it. People have gathered their magic to propel Robosart into the place of a god. Robosart is not a worshipper of Humakt. Maybe you hoped he would succeed anyway. This myth begins with Humukt's discovery of the thing called death. In order to properly command this dangerously power, Humukt severs his kin ties and ceases to be Orlanth's brother. Orlanth comes and demands that Humukt give him the death weapon, but Humukt refuses until Orlanth pays him proper respect and finds a new place for him in Orlanthian society. What we need to do is gain Humukt's blessing in tribal war. Robosart finds himself in the realm of the gods, where he witnesses a terrible scene. The disreputable stick-picker named Herbal slinks out into the cave and stabs the defenseless old man in the back with a special sword. Robosart knows that this man is called Grandfather Mortal. He knows that there is a war between gods in progress, and that until now, people who got stabbed have been hurt, but have not died. However, this weapon that Herbal wields is a new weapon called Death. It will forever change the world. Right. Wait for Ermol to show the sword to you. Ermol capered towards Humakt's giggling. Look what I have done. Look how what I have done. I am powerful now, as powerful as any of the gods. Even more powerful, in fact, for I can do something which I do not understand, yet which I know is new and frightening. Ermol did not give the sword to Robosart. Ermol, swallowing with pride, would not brook Robosart's insults and nudged him. Robosart found it an easy thing to twist a sword called Death out of a stick-picker's grip. Ermol cried and said he wanted it back, but Humukt said, I am a god. I have no misunderstanding about this thing. Robosart goes to his family and says, in order to properly command the new weapon called Death, I must sever my ties to you. The family wails and asks why this must be. Death must be impartial. I must not have kin, lest I shield them from its embrace. Kin redoubled their wailing and said, what harm is it of us if a few of you who are related to you do not die? Life was much better before this death came into the world. As I said, I am now the god of endings, and if some things do not end, nothing truly ends. And he severed his ties to his kin, becoming a stranger. Orlanth comes to Humukt seeking the death weapon. You are a stranger now, and thus beyond the protection of my laws. Therefore I will make you my possession, and all of your possessions are likewise mine. Give me my sword. Humukt is no man's thrall. Orlanth would not hear of this, and the two of them fought. The fight went on for 16 days and 16 nights. Orlanth was not slain, but many of his thanes were. Orlanth retreated to weep, for his thanes could not be revived, and as used to happen when a warrior was beaten in combat. Orlanth comes back and treats Robosart like a cotter. You are a stranger, he says, yet I will extend you some of the protections of my clan. You will serve me. In return, you shall have safety and shelter. As your king, I command you to give me the sword. Do you mistake me for a sheep-herding boy? Orlanth was enraged by Robosart's refusal to accept the cotter's role, and so the two of them fought. The fight went on for 4 days and 4 nights. Olaf was not slain, but many of his carls were. Again, Olaf retreated. Robesart knew he would be back. Indeed, Olaf does come back, this time treating Robesart like a carl. I have learned my lesson. I will treat you as I would any other free or land fee. I will give you land and cows. When the clan gains, you will gain too. Thus, when we go to raiding, I plan to do it against the Emperor. You will benefit if we do as well. So, if you please, provide me with that sword of yours. The slaying of my clan ties cannot be undone. A new arrangement will have to be made. I've said the only thing that you will get a new arrangement is your face. I've been on for 4 days and 4 nights. Olaf was not slain, but many of his costers and thralls were. Finally, Olaf sank to his knees, exhausted. Robesart was likewise tired beyond mortal reckoning. He could not go on either. The Thane's carls, costers and thralls slain in the battle between Robesart and Olaf attack, but they are not. They have not come back to life. But are new undead spirits. Death is still new, and spirits don't know the right way to hold the dead, so it's easy for bad things to prey upon them and turn them evil. Dispatch them all to hell, with or without Olaf's help. There were many of them, so it took a day and a night to destroy them all, but Robesart did so, and Olaf had an idea. You protected me. You shall have a new place, that of Champion. You shall be a Thane, a weapon Thane among weapon Thanes. You shall sit on my side, you shall sit in the ring, and your weapon Thane shall answer to you. You shall be separate from the clan, you're connected to it lawfully. We are partners. Now I humbly beg of you, let me borrow that sword of yours. Robesart knew it was the right time to give Olaf the sword, and did so. Robesart returns to the land of the mortals, his quest a successful one. Lord said Humakt would favour us when we next wage full-fledged war. And Zani have a new chief. Yeah, but us raiders are raiding us here. Right, we're going to send 1 point of magic. We're going to kill as many as possible. Charge. 2 forces ran together. There was a bloody battle. Our magic helped carry the day. Drove us riders from the battlefield, striking them down as they fled. Kept 2 warriors from dying, bandaged 2 of the wounded. Talinar, a Thane of the Anzani clan, comes to ask you if you know details of how things began. Story. Talinar's clan could be a threat to us someday, but we can give details of a myth, one of our choosing, not theirs, or one that fits our aims, not theirs. We knew a story Talinar's God Speakers did not, although he was disappointed. He agreed to accept these secrets instead of what he asked for, and agreed that his clan still owed us a favour. Okay. We do not have a lot of magic, but we've performed 8 hero quests. We should build more temples. Ooh. We can upgrade our temples? No, we can't upgrade the temples, I don't think. Our magic is poor, adequate. Let's see why we can't build a shrine to Ermal. Apparently neither can Argrand. Right, so we've now done just about everything we need to do. When was the last time we went on a raid? Let's wait anyway. Oh dear. While foraging for berries in the bush, women of the clan encounter a talking fox. In halting trade folk, it tells that it will protect them from spirits of the wood if the clan agrees not to clear any more of the forest for the next 5 years. The clan must also agree to stop hunting foxes for that period. Fox wants the spirits will be very angry if the clan doesn't comply. It tells them that they'll be waiting for them the next day, and they're talk to the other 2 legs. Talking animals can be strong spirits, friends. The threat could be real. Yeah. Yep, the undead are our crew enemies. We agree to both conditions. Right. Talinor wants us to refrain from raiding, so we're not going to raid. Ooh. One of the giant reptiles called Earthshakers gallops onto your chula, intent on eating your crops. Miranda manages to herd it away from the barley, but now it's crashed into a stead. There are many kinds of Earthshakers, some intelligent, some cast spells, others are terrible carnivores, and some only eat plants. They are sacred to Marangor, an older's vengeful sister. Warriors won't be happy if we get hit by that tail. Every time I smash this stead, we lose about 10 cows worth of materials. I lost work. 2 minutes. Yeah, apologies for interruption. Right, farmers will be upset if he eats their crops. Our magic is strong. Our spells will succeed against it. We can easily get rid of it by feeding it, but then it will want to come back. It will leave it sown anyway, without hurting anything. ate a large amount of our crops before wandering away. All kinds of tribes have bad harvests, so we'll have to search outside the area to trade for grain. Okay, fair enough. Alright, we're going to skip dark season. Ooh, maybe not, we're being raided by trolls. Kill as many as possible, maneuver. Trolls charge, right in the trap we laid for them. Baron Wolf is moving too quickly. Been moving too quickly to remember the last few seconds clearly. He only knows his blade is bloody and that is not human blood. How should he fight the rest of the battle? Good way the fighting is worth. What a strange duel of a troll magician whose nostrils gave off a constant stream of oily black smoke. The troll only showed herself once. The rest of the battle she did hide inside clouds of darkness. Baron Wolf chased her across the battlefield, preventing her from working her magic against the rest of our warriors. Troll's demon spirits gave Baron Wolf the most trouble, but even they could not stop him from slashing the magician across the face and forcing it to use her magic to retreat. Excellent. The trolls are dealt with. Our time recovering their strength on the sparring ground. There you go. We don't want to raid this year, so we're just going to pass. Ooh. Warrior from the Peluski comes to report that a terrible force of Praxian raiders is cutting a swath through the clans to the south. Raiders are led by Jolden Goldentooth, a legendary hero who some say is the personification of death itself. Goldentooth raiders have devastated the clans they've ridden through, and they're coming this way. Cause little influence over the actions of our enemies. Time is best used to lay traps and prepare for the most terrible battle we have faced. There's no bargaining with an avatar of death. Goldentooth has been killed several times throughout history, but always returns to kill again. That seems sensible. Goldentooth's hordes ravaged our Shula. This leave many warriors smashed our fortifications into a quarter of our herds. Damage would have been worse had the clan ring not led the defense. Ennett sacrificed himself, so oh darn you, Ennett. We mourned her, but had no time to waste on elaborate funeral rites. 3 wing members suffered grievous wounds. Ow. No, really, ow. Herds, crops, heroism, destiny, trade and war. Overtoss agreed. Shalana Roy was pleased that we didn't launch any raids last year. We shouldn't have any problem with disease for a few years. And Calbrus died as well. Alright. Reorganization of the ring then. Let's see. Who's our best animals at the moment? That would be you. So Malesta joins the ring. And then we lost our Lanka Mai spokesman, I think, so it's you. Just see if we've got anybody else useful. Reorganize. Band of wandering musicians request permission to play at the clan markets. The representative is a beastland who introduced himself as Hairball and speaks trade folk as well as it can be spoken. My master, Bundalini, promises an exciting and remarkable performance, one which will bring all the clans from Dragon Pass. You will prosper from all the trade opportunities. Our fee for playing is a very reasonable 10 cows. Opportunity here, Bundalini's all skeleton bands comes once in a generation. In addition to Bundalini with giants, the party also includes 2 minotaurs and a host of walking skeletons. Let's not risk it. Yeah, we'll accept the offer. Bundalini's all skeleton band play at the clan markets, and the booming sound of a giant drum attracts the curious from all of Dragon Pass. There's fat atmosphere ensues, and people from many clans come to trade, to talk, to swap gossip, and to forget old slights. Challenge members of other clans to tests of skill and strength. The Karandali won the most contests, but respected us for proposing the contests. Excellent, our clan magic is good. Let's get the rest of sea season. A figure from a clan's past returns triumphantly. Derek, who left your clan so long ago, returned when his family was slain by stable nomads from Prax. He's now gathered a band of nomad warriors. He is called Derek Furman after all the hides of his slain enemies he and his followers have taken as trophies. He wants to fight Jolden Goldentooth, the deadly hero of the Praxians. Seeks your help in doing so. It will be a legendary battle, one that I will win. When I do, if you have helped me, your clan magic will be strengthened. Jolden is a legendary enemy. I think Derek has legend in him too and can beat Jolden. If we give him wealth, we can hire mercenaries to help him fight. We're legally obligated to help him. Derek will need the aid of our war guards to face a battle so great as Jolden Goldentooth. We might want to give, but we cannot. We're going to lend him 12 weapons veins. He raised our clan as brave and wise. The warriors left with him the next day. Heavily weakened during fire season. I see this going really well. Yeah, I see this going really well. Right. Let us build wooden stockade. Delegation from the Grey Fox Tudor comes to a Tudor to praise a peace settlement. I fear it could be better. We both have crafts to trade, young people to marry, and other enemies to fight. Why waste time fighting each other when there are many other more profitable things we could do? We have the stronger forces, no wonder they now sue for peace. If they offer us gifts, we should impress them by giving them more in return. As they are approaching us, we can rightly demand proof of their intentions. We can demand one of their noble youngsters as a hostage, or a peace bond of cows left with another clan. They very subtly tested the strength of our magic as they approached us. Why would they do that if their motives weren't good? Everyone thinks it's a generous offer. Give you gifts worth 28 cows. Neither of the two clans could not resolve long simmering disputes between us. No peace was made. If anything, the talks made bad feelings between our clans even worse than they were before. Right, let's build that stake perimeter again. And then let's build that watchtower. Ah, darn it. Insta-rid, go and find weapon veins. Free. Hopefully things will go right. Drenian, oh god, it's you on there. Yeah, I was about to say, getting you out was probably a bad thing. Near death, the hero Derek Furman is born into your clan hall. He slew Gelden Goldentooth, the great praxian incarnation of death, and buried him beneath a cane of skulls. But the blows Gelden dealt to him also took their toll. Soon after he did so, Derek had not regained consciousness since. The warriors you sent were instrumental in defeating the praxian raiders. A quarter of them were slain. Others were wounded. They considered themselves lucky to be back. Gelden raids wounded many. All of our neighbours, Solana Roy priestesses, will be busy tending to them. We raid whilst Derek. If we raid someone while Derek recovers, his 30 worthy companions will help us fight. In the battle between Humakt and Wycliffe, the devil bits the sword god in half and cuts the pieces aside. This wound would have killed anyone lesser than Humakt, and even he was not able to fight anymore that day. Our magic is strong. Try healing themselves. I was afraid Derek's companions would misbehave, but I believe his harm's grumbling. He regained consciousness a few weeks later. In a week he was able to stand. In 2 weeks he was able to spar with his warrior companions. Derek, now recovered from his wounds, prepares to leave. I can never thank you properly for what you have done for me. When I was a child, this clan protected me. My battle with Gelden made me weaker than a child. You brought me back to health. We go now down to Prax, where we will take that battle to the nomads. Before we leave, I wish to give you a gift. What should it be? Derek is very successful in catching those who chase us, even when they hide. Perhaps his treasure would allow us to do the same. Think of silver as an not too portable cow that does not move. And being the champion of death, you gain great magic. Be good for you to share that. Ask for cattle. I have no cattle to give, but I aim to create a new tribe, the horse people. We will raid the raiders, and when we do, we shall see that some of the spoils are spent to buy you cattle. Excellent. Bountiful harvest, and we have more cattle incoming. And we're being raided by trolls. Kill as many as possible. 3 points of magic. Charge. Rush troll formation, but they're still sacrificing their gods. Baron North dodges a screaming trollkin with a foaming mouth and collects his courage for the fight to come. How should he fight? Go to where the fighting is worst. Baron Wolf rushed towards any part of the battle where he seemed to be losing. He pulled several warriors away from trolls who might have killed and eaten them, directing other god talkers to take his wounded fighters to safety. But his courage, many more of our women would become widows that night. Oh dear. We're not having a good time with things, I'll be honest. Alright, end dark season. Storm season. Let's go and have a... Oh, wait a minute. Why are our patrols that low? I know a lot of them are out, so... that'll do. No, actually, we'll skip storm season. Drinolder, a young unmarried woman of your clan, is a terrible omen. She's sitting doing needlework, and the shadow of a bird passes over her. Strong enough to face misfortune. Do nothing. Sacrifice to the gods for luck. Sacrifice to Orlamp. 30 goods. Kotok said the signs were just as bad as when... Okay. Well, that's another year down. I think I'm going to also split the vid... No, actually, we'll go for another year. Proceed. They had Elmer laughing during Sacred Time ceremonies and said misfortune would plague us until we replaced at least half the ring. Right. War, trade, herds, crops, destiny, heroism. 9 skilled fighters. We're running low on sheep since we need 125 each year to maintain our temples. I traded for 162 sheep. Can't say we got the best of a trade. Oh, darn, we are low on sheep. Right, we might have to do some cattle raiding. Who has large amounts of sheep? Actually, we can't trade for them, so... Well, we have lots of food. We can trade that for, try and trade that for cattle again, I suppose. Large caravan, 3 and 12. We're going to goods for cattle, and we're going to go to you again. Right, NC season. 50 cows worth of good, 44 cows. That'll do. Great warriors of the Death God Humakt assembled in your clan. Hold to make you an offer. Give them mission and give gifts. We're going to give them 40 gifts. Praise us an honourable clan. They found spectres and ghouls everywhere and put them to the sword. We knew that our lands were haunted, but no idea just how much danger people were in. We're overjoyed that they were vanquished, the undead, and our Shula. Foreigners we took in as guests have left. They thanked us for sheltering us, and they said they would speak well of us. Excellent. Now is the clan. We've ruled for 7 years. Actually, one thing I do want to check. We do need to replace half the clan around here. Oh, excellent. We have additional land fee. You're nowhere near as good, though. Nowhere near as good. Alright. Let's replace you. That's 1. New Asari's trader, but you're nowhere near good either. Custom. So that's 2. We can replace you for the moment. That's 3. Need to replace 1 more. Combat. Let's put Roman Stars on the link. Reorganize. That should end the bad fortune. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. Can't upgrade that temple. The only quest we haven't done is making the Storm Tribe, of course. We didn't make such a ritual this time. It could easily fail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what? Really, there's no reason not to try it. Before. People gather magic to help propel Aragorn into the realm of the gods. We wish to become kingmakers. Nope. Darn. I think that's what we have to do as well. We should send a full war party. It remains our clan, and the Venesti fought bravely, but were bested by the Brown Boars. Darn you! Right. So, still in Earth season, I think we're going to rest. Coming on to what happened to Durin Elder, the girl who saw his bird's shadow pass over her. We can assume the danger of this omen is past. Ooh. Desrada, one of your female Carls, is caught doing secret magic around the Tudor's well. Some accuse her of attracting disease spirits. She's not doing anything at all, but then people start to get sick. If we don't act soon to stop this bad magic, you'll only keep them doing it. No risk in killing this old woman, assuming she isn't a powerful priestess of chaos, of course. Our magic is strong. The spreading of disease is one of the most serious crimes in our tradition. Spreader has suffered some kind of soul decay since she was caught in that stead fire. Most of these conducts a divination to determine the guilt or innocence. Let's go with it. Held her blameless. And people said the racer must be guiltless and was sickness sent by someone else. Okay, so apparently the ancestor said she was blameless. We'll go with that. Let us sacrifice to... Nah, we should be alright with that, actually. Skip Dark Season. Tricks from the Badger Can comes to deride you. Oh, darn you. Rudely declined his offer. Right. People are discouraged by his reappearance. They want us to try this blessing of his, if only to get rid of him. Thanks for the goods we gave him, and I said we should think of him on the next hero quest. That's probably caused everything to go wrong. If it hasn't caused everything to go wrong, it's going to go wrong. Right. Let us raid the Grey Foxes again. 40, we're going to ask for assistance from the Wildcats. Sent 22 warriors. Not going to bother using the Humakt the Raven banner. I'm going to spend 4 magic. We're going to plunder, charge. Hooray! We had a victory against the Grey Foxes. It feels like far too long. Took 16 cows worth of loot. Excellent. Recently ended hostilities with the Nari clan. By sending emissaries to clans and other tribes, we can foster good relations between tribes. Yeah, we should really try that. Emissary to the Brown Boars. Give gifts, we shall give 95 food. Send. Said that we were their friends. If we needed to call them in the future, we needed to. Several visitors host note how well our clan ring has been handling things. Excellent. Right, 1369 we're up to now, and I think I'm going to end it here. So, until next time.